What's up, everyone? It's Tim here from Garden State Koi, and in this video today, we are going to be doing a facelift to an existing waterfall that we built years ago. After time, things need a little bit of maintenance, just like a deck or a landscape or the outside of your house. It's no different with a water feature. And we're at Swan's Landing today in Congers, New York, fixing up their existing Pondless Waterfall that is the entrance to their neighborhood. So not only do we work residential, we also do commercial projects, whether it's a business, condo complex like this, restaurants, out on their patio areas, retirement communities. So a couple of things we're gonna be doing on this project. One of them is the plants that the guys are setting out right now, and we're gonna be placing those around the feature. Second is we're gonna update this gravel to a nicer decorative gravel that's larger. And one of the main things we're gonna be doing is adding a beautiful small stack slate urn from Aquascape right there on that second tier. We're gonna run that into our existing plumbing, and that's what Raphael is working on right now up there. He's trying to find that hose that's running to that spillway, so we're able to cut that. We're gonna tie in a little fitting, which is a T or a manifold, and then we'll have a couple of control valves. I'm here with my teammates today, Raphael and Felipe and Baldo. We're gonna start by Raphael finding that pipe up there, these two guys here removing the old gravel, and I'm gonna work on placing those plants. So Ralphie already has the T in the 2-inch line here with that 1-inch line going towards the new fountain. And then up here behind the spillway, he is putting in a 2-inch ball valve. Since the spillway is lower than the top of the fountain, we are most likely gonna have to restrict that ball valve down a little bit to send water back and then up through this line and up through the fountain. As a precautionary, we're gonna add a 1-inch ball valve on that 1-inch pipe as well. That way, if that fountain is too powerful, we could fix it. So we're at the point that we got all that old gravel out of the basin. We're coming in with some brand new, larger decorative gravel. It's called Creekside. It is a really beautiful color. And we're also cleaning out all the old gravel in the upper stream area. Raph is just going through the up area of the waterfall, removing any of that old foam. And we're gonna refoam that up. And we're almost ready to get that urn placed in there. I already drilled a hole in the top of the urn for the larger pipe, drilled a hole for the 3-watt light. So we're ready to go. That 3-watt light sat in there and we foamed it into place. Thanks to Orange Nursery, located on Route 32, we brought in these beautiful Weeping Norway spruces for the project. So we have one that's going in here lower, and then we have that beautiful golden one that's gonna go up top. Right now, this one's being trained to grow tall. We're gonna have it flop over and stay nice and low so you can see the entrance sign to the neighborhood. Baldo's putting in a nice 4x4 post here, and that's to mount the transformer. When we got here, the transformer was laying on the ground in the mulch, and that is not good for the connectors on the transformer or the transformer itself. They like to be hung on a post. That way they're protected from the weather, because that's how they're designed to be protected from the weather. Not lying on the ground, but hanging on a post or a foundation. So it's right before lunchtime here at Swan's Landing, and we got a lot of the plants in place. We also got that stack slate urn in place up in the right corner. That's being plumbed by a 1-inch line, and that ties into that 2-inch line like we talked before about, that's going to that upper spillway. We got all that gravel removed that they wanted, and we're gonna put some new decorative gravel in. We have a couple more plants to put in. We have a nice golden Norway spruce that's weeping, that's gonna be going up top over there, and a couple more lights. When we get back from lunch, we'll be wrapping this up and heading out early today because it is a Friday, and it's time to enjoy the weekend. Before we get everything up and running, Baldo's just giving a quick rinse down. You can see the water is nice and dark and chocolatey, almost like Yoo-hoo. Down in here, he's already washed this area, and we're gonna be adding some fresh gravel in here. So this thing's gonna look almost brand new. I cannot wait to see what that fountain looks like once we get it turned on. The plumbing's done, the fountain's level, the light's inside. We just gotta get this thing clean, get some gravel inside here, finish the plantings, and then turn it on. We're also adding different boulders in places. This one's gonna be at the bottom of that waterfall and allowing the water to not just drop straight down, but spill off this one and add a little more interest than just a solid sheet of water. We just finished up this beautiful revamp of this old waterfall that we built about 10 years ago in Congers, New York, at the entrance to Swan's Landing condo complex. And after 10 years, this waterfall needed a little bit of changing and a little bit of love, but now it looks super awesome. The extra plantings, the extra lights, the stack slate urn, the extra boulders really give this Pondless Waterfall a new look, for the development. The one thing that I love about the addition of that stacked slate urn is the multiple viewing angles it has added to this Pondless Waterfall. As I stand to the right-hand side, pulling out of the condo complex, I could see that beautiful stacked slate urn. I'm going to show you what it looks like from the other side. My new favorite angle now is from the left-hand side, pulling in the Swan's Landing. Not only can you see the sign, but it gives you an attraction of water by seeing that urn. When that thing's lit up in the evening time, man, that's going to look special.